Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here, and happy holidays to all of you that are celebrating. Obviously happy new year. If you're getting this a little bit before, you just got a head start. Okay, so this is going to be a read for you and who, and it's going to be a general read. So if you are looking for a personal read that taps into your personal energies, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box. What we're going to do first is we're going to pull a card for you on what's most important for you right now. Okay, this is as it pertains to what you need to know most in the first 2 weeks of January 2021. Got to get used to saying that. But yes, and we're going to see what's in store for you here. And it can pertain to love. A lot of times it does, but it always starts with you. Okay, and that's how I always feel. And so I always want to pull a card right away for you and see what that is. So let's take a look at what this is. Okay, let's take a look at what this is for Scorpio. What wants to come out for Scorpio? What's the most important for Scorpio? The first 2 weeks of January 2021, what's most important for Scorpio? Here it is. Okay, here it is. Okay, so here it is. Am I focused on what I am losing or what I am gaining? Okay, so this card just wants to remind you if something hasn't been working out and something has come to an end, are you focused on what you're losing or what it is that you're gaining? Because what this wants to let you know, especially in relationships sometimes, is that if we let go of something that isn't working, it has then an opportunity to come back in some different, shape or form, okay? And it may be a more healthy energy. It may be in a new realization, right? And if that's the case, and that's what, you're looking for, then this is something to keep in mind. Just, something to take into consideration, right? So this really wants to let you know that, maybe you're scared to let something go because you're afraid of what you might lose, okay? And what the card wants you to do is, well, what if you were to shift your mindset on instead of what you're losing into what it is that you're going to gain? New energy, a new opportunity in love, a better way of being able to speak to each other, a new opportunity, for this or something better in terms of, communication in a healthy relationship. You just never know. Sometimes it does take this. So that's what seems to be coming into play. It wants to remind you that endings are actually new beginnings, all right? And if you can keep that in mind, I want you to just close your eyes and just really think about that. And what if you were to put that into play in your current situation right now? And what would it offer you? What would be what would you be gaining? Would you be gaining a new relationship? Would you be gaining a better relationship for yourself? A better way of communicating, a better way of loving each other, that type of thing. And just focus on what if by putting something to an end, what is the opportunity that's going to give you for this brand new beginning, right? In a current relationship or in, a brand new relationship. I want this or something better, right? I want to, have my intention be this healthy relationship or even something better, right? So if you close your eyes and put that intent out there and then you lift it up to the universe, and this just really wants you to know that there is new beginnings for you in a situation or relationship. And when I count to 3, I want you to just let it up and just let it go and, have unwavering faith that whatever it is that you want is going to be this or something better. So just close your eyes and let it go. And when I blow out the candle, and so it is. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we are done. All right, so off we go to the next section of your read here, okay? It's important to really set good intentions for yourself, okay? Especially on what it is that you want for the greater good. So let's take a look at where you're at right now, all right? Let's take a look, Scorpio, where you're at right now. Where's Scorpio? Where's Scorpio at right now, the first 2 weeks of January? And then I'll take a look at the other side. We'll take a look at that other person too. But what's most important for Scorpio, the first 2 weeks of January 2021? What does Scorpio need to know most? Okay, we've got the 9 of Wands. We've got the World. Looks like some of you are getting that completion, that ending for a new beginning, okay? Something completion and you're feeling on top of the world. Okay, what else do we have here? The Hierophant. Okay, nice. Okay, guys. Very, very cool. So let's take a look at that. We've got the 9 of Wands that came through right away, which means something's coming to fruition, okay? This is all about, getting rid of any sort of burden or responsibility that's been just tugging at you and pulling at you. This is saying, no, this is so 2020. This is getting rid of that, those burdens that are holding you back. And this is saying is that you're letting go of that. You're letting go of the burdens of that and the responsibility, and you're taking only what it is that you need to move forward. The one that has the most growth at it, and you're moving forward with that, okay? So this one is coming to fruition, and this is about, this is all about, resilience. This is all about, not giving up and on a situation, on love, on what it is that you want. And then what we get here is a completion. There's been a cycle completion of something. You've let the karmic cycle come to an end that brings in that fresh energy. Perhaps that it could be for some of you. You might be at a distance from this person, or someone, you might have to travel to get to this person. But what I love about this is that it brings on a whole new world of light, a new fresh energy, a new aura that's around her. You can just see it and feel it, right? And it's really quite beautiful. But this is about persevering and going through these cycles of life, as they happen. Perhaps some of you have closed out a cycle and are now starting a new one. The next card that I get after that is I get the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, right? And this is all about, tradition. This is all about, getting higher guidance from someone or something, whatever that is. That could be your source or wherever it is that you go to guidance. But there's been some sort of belief change. There's been some adversity and then maybe certain beliefs that have been tradition for you, and now I think that you're changing that a little bit. You're kind of closing out that old cycle of maybe it's a limiting belief or a negative emotion that might be holding you back, and it's coming to completion, and you're focusing maybe on a new way that you want to see your love life, or the new way you want to live your life moving forward. But it's different than maybe tradition. So it's a little bit different than that because there's been conflict in the regular tradition of things, and I really feel that there's some sort of new belief that stems out because of that, okay? And if you need help with that, hence be on the read up here or my description box, all right? But this is persevering amidst the difficulties, but also you're changing something. There was a conflict in you that was tradition for many years, but now it's changing, okay? So note your comments below, guys. I'd love to know. And definitely like and subscribe. It definitely helps out my channel, and I so appreciate it. But yeah, let's see what's coming into play here, because we've got a new change, a cycle completion, but you're not giving up. It's coming to fruition, not giving... New beginnings. Should I say anything more? So yeah, that's exactly what is here for you. This is the sacral chakra too, okay? So a new beginning, right? This is in store for you, and it's definitely heaven sent. Now, obviously, we're coming out of an old year and going into a new year, but really, it's time to create a fresh start in a relationship or situation, and whatever your intent was, it's really in your best interest to follow. Really is that like follow the opportunities. These opportunities that are coming your way are playing a very important part, and it's in your best interest to really follow the lead of the opportunities that are coming into play. Like this new cycle that's ending, follow the cycle ending, okay? Go with the flow. This is, you're being encouraged to find inner strength and courage to really move forward and have this brand new beginning, right? And feel the fear, but do it anyway is what this is saying, right? Because when you start to, you create a brand new life, okay? This is new life in home, in a relationship. It could be a career. It might be the chance to travel or study or a new endeavor. But this is saying is that when you're open to these new beginnings, guess what? The universe sends them to you, okay? And that's what this is saying. So this is quite beautiful, okay? Very, very beautiful. I love seeing this for you here. So it's exciting, okay? Anything else that wants to help you here in terms of where you're at right now, Scorpio? Let's take a look. Anything else? Leadership. It's asking to take the leadership of your own life, right? The 81 card reduces to a 9. 9 is coming to fruition. So you're being called upon, sorry for the sirens here, guys, but it's probably a warning that leadership and new beginnings, are kind of going hand in hand. They both have to do with how emotions are feeling within your body, that sacral chakra. So you might want to do some clearing of that sacral chakra to clear that out. And because this is a beginning and then coming to fruition. There's something that's a new beginning and then it's getting leadership here. So taking the lead in your romantic life, in your career, whatever that looks like, but you're asked to take a leadership role in this in terms of what it is that you would like to see come to fruition, okay? Very, very beautiful, all right? And that's what I see coming through here. One last thing, anything else that wants to come through in the wellness cards? Let's take a look what we have here. What do we have here? Take care of your vibration. Clear space, chakra balancing is coming through here. So just what we talked about. To get the serenity that you're looking for, it is about maybe clearing those chakras and then taking care and heating your vibrations, especially the way the energy is moving within your body, right? And that's going to be key, okay? Let's take a look at this other person on the other side and see what's happening over there, okay? Let's take a look at what's happening over there. What's happening for this other person? We got the Page of Pentacles. So you could get a message from someone that's coming through about some sort of manifestation or a new enterprise that's happening. All right, and feel free to reverse the message as you see fit, reading either side. You might resonate with one side more than the other, okay? So Page of Pentacles, anything else for this other person? Oh, too many cards, okay? Lots of stuff happening for them. Let's take a look. Too many cards. Give me 2 more cards for this other person. Okay, and I got 2 that fell in my lap. We're going to take those. What do we have here? The Hermit card and the Emperor. Man, 2 major arcanas. So we got the Page of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Emperor card. Wow. Okay. So the Page is a brand new beginning. Like I said, this is a new beginning. So as you experience new beginnings on your side, guess what? The other person is going through that as well, okay? They're actually really going within and shining the light and being strong and moving forward. They're calling upon their strength with that staff in their hand, but they're also lighting their way. And they know that they're going to follow whatever it is that opportunity is going to come to them. Their heart chakra is bursting wide open. So their emotions might come through a little bit more too, okay? This is being highlighted. The heart chakra is being highlighted here. And then I get the Emperor. This is being in control of their destiny, very controlling. They're very, very solid in what they do. Now, this could be this person taking on that energy, but it could be that, it's kind of like they could have someone that is around them that is an Emperor too. So they could have that other person, but they're going within for this new beginning and seeing what it is that they want for this new beginning. There's an Emperor here, which, tells me it's an Aries, okay, fire energy that seems to be coming through here. Yeah, and it's interesting. Then we got the Hermit card, which is a Virgo card. So there could be a Virgo or there could be Earth or fire sign around this person here. They could have Earth or fire in their chart, okay? As well, Earth or fire. Very, very interesting. Anything else? Give me a little bit more on this Emperor. What wants to come out? This Emperor coming out? Yeah, things are changing. 7 of Wands. Wow. 7s are all about having faith. Yeah, and this is about... You know what? They're changing the way that they are. Maybe they used to be really controlling, but they're changing that. The Wheel of Fortune, things are changing for them, okay? So I think that maybe if they could have been controlling before, they're kind of changing some of those ways about them, and they're changing that old cycle about themselves. So that's one thing. The other thing is that there could have been a cycle that ended for them, and they have this brand new opportunity, for a brand new beginning, okay? This is about they're not giving up. They're continuing to persevere in their life as things change within their life as well. So the Wheel of Fortune is that what hasn't been working for them is now going to start working for them, okay? But it did have to see them going within. They got, 3 major arcanas out of 5 cards, so a huge life shift for this person over here. Huge life shift there. Yeah, definitely. Now, again, ending a karmic cycle, starting a brand new one, but not giving up and continuing to persevere, okay? Especially within, if this is a relationship or situation, something had to end so something new could begin. Yeah, spirituality. So spirituality is going to play an important role for this person. They're calling upon their guides in the process. But this basically says is that they're really focusing on their relationship with Source, their inner self, and they're really building that up. It's really key for them right now because they need to enhance their connection with the divine to improve their situation that they're in. Okay, and they are encouraged to really celebrate and strengthen their relationship. with it, whether it be spending more time alone, it could be meditation, it could be prayer, it could be getting out in nature, it could be, you know, just quiet times of silence. Then there is, then, you know, then they know which way to go. So they know that their relationship with the divine is their path to inner peace. It's not outside circumstances that will give them peace. It's they themselves who can give them peace, right? Again, it starts with us, right? So that's what's coming through for this other person. Anything else that wants to come through for them? Let's take a look at what that is. Anything else for this other person on this other side in terms of where they're at? Spiritual partnership. You might be going into some sort of partnership with this person, but they could be going into some, it looks like someone close to them or someone around them wants to do some sort of spiritual partnership. It's a 27 card reducing to a 9 coming to fruition. Root chakra here, and also the third eye. So this is all about grounding themselves and looking at a different perception in a relationship or situation. It could be that you might be going in partnership with this person on a spiritual partnership of some sort, okay? What is your best way to move forward in this relationship or situation, Scorpio? What does that look like? Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure that I had the right sign here. It scared me. I almost thought I said the wrong sign, but I didn't. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Really weird. Okay, so yeah. So let's take a look at your best way forward, Scorpio, in this relationship or situation. Okay. Whew. Crazy energies. Yeah, let's take a look at what is it. What is your best way forward in this relationship or situation? What do we have? King of Cups. Well, what you're doing is you're balancing your emotions. And this is being the authority of your emotions is what I see here, as half the deck falls out, but this is the King of Cups. So your best way forward is to balance your emotions right now, be the authority of your own emotions. Once that is done, you know, kind of that serenity that you needed for yourself is really key. You know, balancing, you're going to be able to make better decisions within a relationship or situation. What else wants to come out? 5 of Pentacles. So the 5s are about adversity, but this is about, you know, being insecure. You know, this is about leveling out those emotions of any sort of insecurity, being left out, or poverty of anything, of any sort of that. So, you know, what is that for you? What is this 5 of Pentacles here? Being left out, worrisome. You know, this is about insecurity. You need to balance that out, is what this is saying. Balance this out. You don't need that anymore. And the 5 of Wands. Yeah, the 5s are all about adversity, but this is about maybe there's some sort of disagreement and strife as it pertains to your emotions, or there's some sort of disagreement and strife in your emotions. Because this is poverty being left out. This is disagreement in terms of money, and it's leaving you, and this is saying it wants you to balance your emotions out. Again, yeah, if you need help with that, hence beyond the read up here, but I'm going to pull another card. What is this 5 of Wands? What is this disagreement and strife? Like everyone has their own agenda in terms of maybe emotions and feeling emotionally balanced. What is this 5 of Wands? Anything more? 3 of Cups. So this is calling on, this is about, you know, friendship and community. So this is maybe just, you know, talking with others, maybe in the community that everyone has their own agenda in terms of how you should move forward in your life, but you have to be the authority of your own emotions. This is about not, I really feel that's the case, you know, because this is saying you might need to call support upon those that have your back and are very trusted, but this is saying is that you really need to balance your emotions. Yeah, and this is about, you know, having that self-confidence and making progress in doing that. This is about a birthing of something new. So you're having a birthing of something new to balance out your emotions. This is the Libra energy. You might have that in your chart. You might have someone close to you that might be, you know, earth energy is here. As you know, as well as more water and fire, and I mean, you've got all the signs here, quite frankly. But this is saying is that you're balancing out your emotions, and what's going to help you, you know, when you balance out your emotions. What is most important to you, you know, in terms of this? What are you coming from? What has got you so worried here? What has got you worried? People pleasing. Okay, so it wants you to. Let me pick up these cards, guys. it wants you to surrender to any sort of people pleasing for other people's sake and to see how is it that I feel, you know, no more people pleasing. So it wants you to surrender to that really and focus on your own happiness and not what everyone else, you know, who has their own agenda about how you should balance your life. You know, different third-party people, this is saying is that no, surrender to people pleasing and then focus on what is going to balance you out yourself. And what makes you happy versus everyone else happy. That's what was coming through. So that is your message there. Took a while to come through that. What's the best way forward for this other person? Let's take a look at this other person. Best way forward. Four of Swords. Ace of Wands. Yeah, so it wants them to really find their center and then have this brand new beginning and move forward passionately, okay? So this person wants a new beginning. Now, and this could be in a relationship or situation, but this other person here, this is about, they want to find their stability and they're getting the rest and recuperation they need to make that happen. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And then they get this opportunity, this Ace of Wands. So this is all about inspiration and creation comes through for them when that happens. Look at that fire energy. They might have fire in their chart, or that, you know, that may be the case, but yeah, that's what they're doing right now. And for them, it was all about surrendering to the effortlessness, okay? Surrendering to how easy things can be and not pushing so hard. Going with the flow instead of, you know, paddling upstream, okay? How do they think of you? I'm curious about what did they want to think? What do they want to say to you, Scorpio? What is it that they want to say to you, this other person? What do they want to say? What does this other person want to say to Scorpio? Let's take a look at what that is, okay? Here it is. What is it? All I'm feeling right now is your position. I need you to come back so I can relate to you and not your position, okay? So it could be that, you know, and I mean, when threatened, we often think that that if we don't defend our position, that we're not being true with ourselves. But that little can be, you know, that's little could be further from the truth here. Okay, our positions sometimes turn our loved ones into enemies versus, you know, lovers or confidants. And so this is saying is that right now is that they feel that they just see your position and they want to relate to you and not just your position that you're holding. Interesting, guys. Interesting. What else do they want to say to you? When you are intense, so intense, it's hard to take in what might be valid about what you are saying. This person wants to know your truth, okay? This person wants to know really, truly who you really are. And they feel maybe perhaps based upon themselves when it's intense, it kind of scares them a little bit, okay? What do you want to say to them? Let's take a look at what do you want to say to them, okay? Let's take a look at what that is. Interesting, guys. What is it? Wow. I was just reacting to you as if you were my father, and I know that you are not. So maybe that there was just some old templating from the past that maybe brought maybe how you were acting, you know, in a certain way, maybe walking away, maybe not saying anything as maybe what your father had done. And in fact, you're realizing that and realizing you shouldn't have done that. And again, we can all learn from our old templates, right? We learn and you know, and that's exactly what I do in terms of Beyond the Read. So do check that out, guys. And what else do you want to say to them? You feel that sometimes that they're being a bully. Okay, you feel like sometimes that they're being a bully. All right, and what are the hidden in the shadows of what they want to say to you? Okay, what is it that they want to say to you? What is it that they want to say to you? They want to trust you. They really want to trust you, okay? And they're looking for ways to be able to want to trust you is key. They were focused on you versus their own grief and their own healing. But now that they're going through healing and got that Ace of Wands, which is a brand new inspiration and creation in their life, and they're getting the balance through the Four of Swords, okay? What do you want to say to them? Leaving you hurt me too. So perhaps, Scorpio, that you left this person and kind of ran away. Wow, note your comments below, guys. I tell myself that you don't mean that much, even though that they do. Okay, that's what I feel is coming through. And that could be the case for some of you, really. And they really want to get to know you. They feel that they don't really know you. I mean, they feel that you feel that you don't really know that other person, and you want to get to know that other person is what I feel. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm sending lots of love. Make your comments below. Definitely like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, namaste.